there is a larger conversation about the effects of Botox and fillers and plastic surgery on this generation of Gen Z and millennial women. And it seems like they are using these fillers to completely destroy their faces because they're told that, you know, it's non-invasive, it's totally reversible. In some cases, you can get it done for free. Why not?
Wait, how?
Right?
How? Like,
if you're an influencer, you can get it for free because you just give them some sponsorship deal.
Okay.
And it's especially affecting women in the UK, the
Apparently.
Brit because these contestants on Love Island, this is a dating show in the UK. It's massively popular there. They had these headshots taken of them that went viral because, mind you, all of these women are in their 20s. And I'm sorry, they don't look like they're in their 20s.
No, they look like they're in their mid-30s.
Certainly not.
There's one.
This girl is 24, by the way, this one. She is 24 years old. 26. Okay? That is absolutely insane.
I can't believe that they look like that.
Like, this is a war crime. Charge the plastic surgeons with war crimes. I am being 100% serious.
Nope, we have given these women free will, and it is their choice to destroy their faces.
So, and you look at the list of all the contestants for 2024, you look at the guys, they all look normal for their age. None of them look like they got done up with all of these procedures. They look fine. They're dating women their age who look decades older than them.
Yeah.
Let's pull up that list. This says viewers were shocked at the real ages of Love Island contestants.
The Daily Mail article?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
And it shows a full list of the contestants down below. And, you know, a lot of people are saying you shouldn't point it out. It's rude. Well, I am being forced to look at these people because they're in the public eye. People are going to comment on how you look if you're in that position. And weirdly, the only women on this list who actually look their own age are the two black contestants. Black don't crack, obviously. So they're all down below, Brett. This is the full list. Okay. So the second one here, she's 29. Do you see that? Zoom in on her.
Let's see how well it works there.
That is insane. I would have guessed late 30s for any one of these. Then you see the guys, 24.
Yep.
He looks perfectly normal for his age. The next one, this is a 24-year-old woman. Okay.
How is it possible
that
these ladies
insane.
are just lying? Are these ladies just lying? They're in their.
Oh, you mean their age?
I really doubt it.
I doubt it.
I mean, it's sad because they did all of these procedures in the hopes of preventing aging.
I would like
when
to
they're
see
actually
a list
causing it.
Of what the procedures are.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like most of them, if not all of them, have lip injections. It looks like a lot of them have fillers in their cheekbones.
Why
a lot
does
of them
she have the lines or the smile lines in their 20s? Like,
Stop smiling, ladies.
I have fairly deep smile lines for like a guy but I mean, I'm also like in my 40s, right? Yeah. Like, why does a 20-year-old woman like have deep smile lines like that? That takes literally decades to form on you. Like,
we got a 20 from Keaton is Ballin. He said, Phil, can't wait to listen to Let You Go. Just saw an ad for it on Facebook.
Cheers.
And it sounds effing awesome.
Thank
Can
you.
I get a Phil metal yell? Oh, and hi, Brett and Mary.
Yeah!
Hi.
I don't know that that's really a metal yell. Yeah. But, you know.
But you got to yell, so that's fine.
Thank you. I'll be in the chat tonight.
This woman is 24 years old. It looks like they all have Botox in their foreheads that just freezes them. You're not able to express any emotion with your face after that. And I think the reason why they have these deep lines in their face, first of all, is because women in the UK are addicted to tanning beds. So that's an less commonly known effect. This woman clearly has sun damage on her face because she's been in tanning beds, and that's just more common there. And because when you fill your face with a bunch of saline, you're actually stretching out your skin. Mm-hmm. And that means you have to keep going back again and again to reverse the damage that you've done until you look bloated like Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. And it's kind of, You know, I think it's dishonest on the part of the cosmetologists and the plastic surgeons who are selling these procedures to these women, because what they're using to sell it to them is the idea that it's completely reversible. Yeah. You can dissolve your fillers. If you get a ton of filler in your face, you can dissolve it and it will go away. But that doesn't reverse the way that you have stretched out all of the skin on your face. Now you're going to have more wrinkles than you otherwise would have.
Is it just a bit of weasel words? Like, it's reversible, meaning that we can dissolve the fillers, but not reversible, right, as in your face won't look the same afterwards.
And another thing they don't tell you, which I think people should know by now if they're doing any of their research, is that when you get fillers, they move to places that you didn't intend them to go, okay? Because your body is responding to a foreign substance and it starts migrating. Yeah. So if you get lip fillers, the lip filler is gonna inevitably start to move around your mouth instead of in your lips. And that's kind of what gives them a Homer Simpson type of look. Yeah. And it makes them look like they have the duck face going on, like permanent duck face with their mouth is just sticking out. Yeah. And you just have to keep going back over and over again to keep these effects at bay.
It's interesting because we just talked last week about how, you know, this new generation of 20 and 30-year-olds look vastly younger for their age than 20 and 30-year-olds of generations prior, because generations prior, you know, struggled more and had more adversity, and life was generally less easy than it is for us these days, so you don't age as quickly. Now we're like prematurely aging ourselves medically. I remember when it was like not that long ago, 5 years ago, that like water overcame soda in America as like the #1 drink, and with people thought like, we're moving towards healthier living, we're not putting as much junk in our body, but that's because we'll put the medical junk in our body and not the food.
Have you seen all of those videos on TikTok of people who are like, we're on Water Talk, and they have Stanley cups usually, but they show you how they make their water. They have dozens of containers of syrups, like flavored syrups that they put into their water. Yep. Like, that's worse than soda.
It was like like less sugar but more. Yeah.
All of that aside, you know, people.
There was that one video that went viral where the guy had like the spinning container of all of them. It looked like several $100s worth.
It's insane.
And people are like, it doesn't matter if there's no sugar, it's just full of endocrine disruptors.
You're a water mixologist. Yeah. It's literally insane. But I think like social media is also a huge part of this, because you're going to see other people who have the same procedures done on them after the Facetune, after the filters, and in a perfect pose to make sure you can't tell. Yeah. And then once it actually happens in person and you meet any of these people in person, you see any of them on video instead of on their Instagram, you can tell that it went horribly wrong for them and did not meet expectations at all. Yeah. And I mean, it's really unfortunate, because aging gracefully is the move. And it's expressly what men have told women they want.
Yeah, right? Like if you look at anything like this and you go down into the comments section, it's pretty much full of men saying like, this isn't what we're attracted to. I don't like women who have plastic parts and aftermarket parts and plastic surgery. But, you know, it goes back to the same argument that men and women have all the time. Why do women dress the way they do? And they say we do it for women. Do they? Or do they do it for themselves? Do they do it for themselves? Do they do it for other women? Do they do it for the attention of men?
Gay men. They do it for gay men, because gay men are the ones that are going to make a bunch of noise about it. Yeah. Because they're catty.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to claim they're doing it for themselves, but I don't believe that you are injecting silicone into your body and your face for personal fulfillment reasons. I think they do this for male attention in an incredibly misguided way. And the reality is, like, the catch always is that you have definitely seen a natural looking woman who has fillers, Botox, and plastic surgery before. And the reason for that is that you didn't notice. Yeah. If it's done well, you're not going to know it's there. And you've definitely seen it before, never identified it. And it's usually Hollywood actors and actresses who know how they look on camera and are actually able to, you know, not overdo it. Yeah. they call it tastefully done here and there.
Well,
correctively.
I would imagine that the ones who did it tastefully didn't do it until they were older, because this wasn't common when they were younger, right?
These women are starting off at 18, sometimes even younger than that. That's before your body even stops producing collagen. Like, you're basically still a baby face at that point. You stop producing collagen at, I think, 22 years old. And you should not be artificially changing anything about your face until at least in your 40s, probably later.
That's what Colonel Kurtz is talking about. She's talking about a lot these days, because she gets a lot of compliments because she does look very young.
Exactly.
For her
the
age.
rest of it is about taking care of yourself and your health.
Yeah.
And avoiding the sun.
Limit sun exposure.
Okay, yeah, and retinols and healthy eating and staying hydrated. And unfortunately, the majority of it is about genetics. Yeah. And you're just not going to escape that. But there is no reason that women in their early 20s should look 2 decades older than they are.
It's funny. Keanu Reeves
Tragic.
is the one example of a guy who looks younger with a beard, because when he shaves, he looks way older than he looks when he's got the beard. Because he did the last Bill and Ted movie, and he looked exactly his age. But everything else that he's in, he's got a beard in it, and he looks young he's in his mid-50s.
You're reminding me of that screenshot of you where you had the freshly bleached hair and clean shaven face.
I'll never forgive them for making me do IRL that night. I would always shave on a Friday, so that way by the time Monday rolled around, I at least had stubble. That was a rough one.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.